Hello everyone and welcome to this first episode of a brand new Planet Coaster series on my YouTube channel. Obviously I haven't done Planet Coaster in a long time, not since we were building Diamond Beach, which I obviously just lost motivation for and I just sort of gave up on it. But I wanted to try and do something new because I've got a little bit more inspiration to play the game now. My main problem with Planet Coaster was always trying to build a good roller coaster. I could just never do it. And that's still the same now. I'm still not very good at building roller coasters on it. I'm not very good with the roller coaster editor. But I did try with this one. I tried really hard to build like a cool intimate accelerator ride. I put a lot of time into it, which you'll see over the course of this episode obviously. And this is going to be like the start of a new theme park, which is going to be a bit like Diamond Beach, but instead it's going to be called Daytona Beach theme park. But again, it's just the same sort of style. It's like a sort of almost like it's just an amusement park. It's not really a theme park. But you'll sort of see the style I'm going for as we build up this ride. We get this ride pretty much complete in this episode, so you'll see most of it done by the time the time lapse is finished. And I get around to showing you around a little bit, but I just wanted to give you like a brief introduction to this video, the series in general, like the whole series, and I hope you enjoy it. And I will be back at the end of the episode just to talk a little bit about what we got done. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.
I'll take us back to times when lives were similar and times that all seemed easier. Don't be afraid, I'll be the one to guide you through this endless maze. Don't look so sad, your crying eyes won't dry. You've gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like you. Like you. Like you. Come close to me, I'll whisper in your ear the things that we could be. I'll drown us in the purple drapes that you were clothed in. We could live like royalty. I'll sing to you like a radio that's held beneath your window. Don't look so sad, your crying eyes won't dry. You've gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like you.
Okay, so thank you very much for watching the time-lapse. I hope you enjoyed it. It's quite a long one. They won't normally be that long, it's just because it's the start of the series. I wanted to get like a good solid start with like most of the roller coaster being complete. I think it ended up being about 6 hours long, that time-lapse. But we got a really good amount done, and it puts us in like a good start for the rest of the park. So yeah, this is our Intamin Accelerator roller coaster. It is yet unnamed. I don't have a name for it. Any suggestions would be great. I'm really bad at naming rides. I just could never think of anything. So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions, I'm more than happy to listen to them. You can just put it down in the comments. That'd be great. But yeah, so the ride itself, like I said, is an Intamin Accelerator or Blitz coaster. I'm not really sure how they're defined anymore. I guess it's just with the an LSM launch sort of defines what it is. But yeah, so it has an LSM launch, and then obviously it has the top hat, which is a really cool element. I really like top hats. I just think they look really cool and they're really fun to ride. I've been on a few rides with top hats and they're just really fun. So yeah, I added that in, and most accelerators have them anyway. So it's just like a standard Intamin thing. And then we've got a few other things that like I included on purpose. So like we've got this like twisty section. So I've been on Cheetah Hunt at Busch Gardens, and that's one of my favourite rides. And I really like the twisty section after the first mid-course brake run. It's just really fun. It goes through like the mountains and stuff. Oh, sorry, not mountains, like the waterfalls and over the top of the water, which is really cool. So I just wanted to add something like that into this ride. I thought it would be really fun, and it goes really close to the queue as well, so you get some great interaction and stuff with people in the queue. It just makes like it just I don't know, it just makes the ride look a lot cooler as it sort of like swirls underneath the ride and stuff. And then obviously there's all the other like there's an airtime hill, a dive loop, and a few other things in there. You know, just standard sort of elements for a roller coaster. But I think it'd be a fun ride. I was really pleased with how it came out. It's a bit choppy, a bit bumpy when you go on ride and do the point of view. Because, like I said, I'm not very good at building smooth planet coaster roller coasters. I've not got that much experience with the editor. So, but yeah, I did try my hardest to get it like looking like an Intamin roller coaster, and I think it looks like an Intamin roller coaster. So I'm happy with it. Then we also have this little transfer section, switch track, which is where you store the trains when they're not in use. It's just like a little maintenance area as well. And I built the switch track as well, which is quite cool. I put some details on the launch actually. I did this cable thing. I don't know, like it just seems like whenever I see like an Intamin launch, there's always like cables hanging out from underneath. So I just thought I'd add some cables into this launch just to make it look a little bit more cool. Just adds that extra detail really. And then we've also got the queue line, of course. There's all these covers over the queue line, and this is just to stop stuff from falling on guests when they're in the queue line. They're just like you want to avoid that because of lawsuits and stuff. You don't want things falling on guests. So yeah, we'll just put these covers in everywhere, just to protect the guests from the stuff falling out of the pockets of other guests, really. And then lastly, we added this flat ride, which obviously isn't finished. Again, I haven't got a name for it. I just need to do a queue line and stuff for it, and just put a few more details around it to sort of integrate it more into the area. And then moving on from this, we'll probably just add loads of shops and stuff around the area to build it up a little bit and make it look a bit more like an amusement park. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. They're just going to continue like this. I'm just going to upload as often as I can, just updating the park and building more onto the park. But yeah, I think we've got a good start here, and I'm really excited to hopefully continue building. Well, not hopefully, I will continue building Daytona Beach, and I'll have a new episode for you as soon as I can. So thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon.